This is a problem that we can do with proportions. An ocean liner traveled 432 kilometers in 12 hours. At this rate, how far would the boat travel in 42 hours? Well, we'll use the 5-step process to do this, and first we'll familiarize ourselves with the problem. Now we want to find the distance that the boat would travel in 42 hours, so let's call that D. Let D equal the distance the boat would travel in 42 hours. And now let's translate. And this is a type of problem that we can translate to a proportion. Let's set up one ratio that is distance to time. We know that 432 kilometers corresponds to 12 hours. And here we have distance. And here we have time. Now I want to set up another ratio so that I have a proportion, and I want distance to time in that ratio as well. So I want the distance that corresponds to 42 hours. So in this ratio I'll put D in the numerator and the time, 42, in the denominator. So again I have distance to time. Now let's solve this proportion. This is the proportion that we have. We'll start by equating cross products. We would have 432 times 42 is equal to 12 times D. I can divide both sides of this by 12. And when I do that, on the left-hand side, when I do the simplification, I get 1,512, and that's equal to D. Now we need to check this solution. And one way that we can do that is to substitute in the proportion that we set up. This is the proportion that we translated to. We found that D was equal to 1,512. And if we check the two cross products, we see that they're both equal to 18,144. So the answer does check. And now we can state the solution. The boat would travel 1,512 kilometers in 42 hours.